How's everyone doing? It's Robbie T here, and today we're here with round number 7 of Season 1 of our F1 Ultimate Season Challenge Championship. Today we're here for the Australian Grand Prix at Melbourne. Not a strong track of mine on this game, but I'm not sure how we're going to do. But what we can do is see how we do in qualifying, so let's go. Okay, here we are for qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix at Melbourne. And hopefully we want to get a good qualifying here. If you missed the last episode, then I will slightly spoil it in this video. We are slightly in a hunt for the Drivers' Championship, but we're a little bit behind the rest of the field. What we do know is that Fernando Alonso and Lewis Hamilton are very close to the championship, so it's a crucial race for those two guys. But meanwhile, we're going to our qualifying lap and coming towards the first few corners now, taking it nice and neatly through the first chicane. Now coming towards turn number 3, very hard braking zone down into second gear, clip the apex on the inside, don't run out on the curb on the outsiding, through the next corner, making sure you get the line absolutely perfectly, which we kind of do. We missed the apex a little bit on the inside there, but now coming towards the end of the first sector, we are up actually, we're actually purple in sector 1, so this is a good lap so far, considering this track is not amazing for me in terms of the F1 games. As we come through this section here, nice exit, short shifting a little bit to get the extra traction and use a bit of curves as well as we come towards this chicane here, down to 5th gear, up into 6th, using a little bit of curve on the exit just to get that little bit better traction. It actually does help you as you come towards the final sector now, this very tricky sequence of corners. We go a little bit wide in 3rd gear. We should have took it in second, because that way we get more turning, but we lost a bit of time there, at least a 10th or a 10th and a half. As now coming towards the final few corners now, 1st gear, a little bit loose on the exit, and now coming towards the final corner, using all the curb on the exit, final bit of curves, coming towards the line. What is this lap going to be? It's pole position. Wow. Only by 10th from Fernando Alonso, the championship leader. That is unbelievable. I didn't think we'll be quick enough for pole around this circuit, but we've pulled out the bad guys. We've got pole position for the Australian Grand Prix. I can't believe that. I didn't think we'd be having the pace to go this far up the grid, but there you go. We're on the front row, and I don't know how this race is going to go, to be honest. Can we take another victory this season? It'll be our second of the season if we can do it. I'm not 100% sure. We'll see what happens. With Alonso in 2nd and Hamilton, the other championship rival, in 3rd place. Let's see what we do in the race. So, here we go. The Australian Grand Prix around Melbourne, and hopefully we'll be able to get a good result. As you can see from qualifying, we got a very unexpected pole position here around Australia. I didn't think we'll be getting pole around here, but there you go. So there's the grid, in case you've forgotten from qualifying. I'm in 1st, ahead of Alonso and Hamilton. So this is going to be very interesting. Can we hold off the rivals and take another victory this season? Let's find out as we go onto the grid. So there we are. I'm on pole position in the Sauber alongside Fernando Alonso, the World Championship leader at this stage. There's our teammate Kamui Kobayashi a little bit further down the grid, and our rival Michael Schumacher also down the grid as well. Well, here we go. Let's get ready for the Australian Grand Prix around Melbourne, round number 7 of the season. How are we going to do? Off the line from pole position, lights out, and we are away here. It's a decent start, a little bit of wheel spin, so we use a little bit of curves to aid that. And we got a much better start than the rivals behind. As we come towards turn 1, we are still leading after the first few corners. This is exactly what we need. A nice clean start, and we got that. And now coming towards turn number 3 now. Alonso and Hamilton not too far behind me, so we haven't got a massive gap. I mean, we're building the gap a little bit, but we can see them slightly closing back in. So I'm not expecting a dominant race if we do win this Grand Prix. Anyway, coming towards this section here, the gap is under a second, so Alonso is still there. Hamilton behind Alonso as well. Remember, at this stage, I can't remember the points gap between Hamilton and Alonso, but I'm sure that Hamilton is not far behind Fernando. I think it's about 10 odd points or something. So if Hamilton gets ahead of Alonso, that is crucial for the championship. But Alonso is preventing that from happening as we come towards this chicane here, taking it really, really nicely. And now coming towards the final sector now. Alonso is closing in on us, so we've got to be wary of him. There he is, right behind us as we come towards the final few corners of this lap. Still leading this race. There's the proximity hour right behind us. That's Fernando Alonso in his Ferrari. We come towards the final corner now. A little bit of understeer, just a teeny bit of understeer on the exit, but that didn't affect us that much. As now coming towards the second lap through turn 1. There's Alonso. Will you have a look down the inside of turn 1? No room there. You're not going to get through there, Fernando. You've got to try a little bit better than that. But that we use a bit of curves to defend because Alonso is coming towards the outside. We cover the inside line. And Alonso doesn't get through there. So, very strange that Alonso actually didn't go for a move around the outside. I thought the AI should be able to do that, but clearly not. Skipping towards the final sector on the end of lap number 2. We can see Alonso is definitely closer now. Where's he going to go? Outside or inside? Outside, I think. But I don't think he's made the move stick. No, he's actually backed out of it quite a bit there. He's still behind us though. We just edge him out as we go onto the racing line. And now hopefully we'll be able to defend in towards these final few corners. But we're still leading this race. Unbelievably, I didn't think we'd still be leading on the end of this lap. But there you go. Sorry, I've actually got a breath there. Don't know why that happened. Clearly need some water after this race. But now coming towards turn 1 into turn 2. We set a purple lap there for 1:30.5. That's a decent lap. And then Grosjean comes and beats it for 29.2, I think that said. So great lap by the Lotus driver. Now coming towards similar spots to lap number 2, on lap number 3, towards the final sector. Alonso's got to run on us. This time he's on the inside. Would he go for the move? No, I don't think he did. And he's backed out of it massively. Hamilton's ahead of Alonso. They're side by side. The two rivals are side by side. Alonso, I think he's just got ahead. Let's have a look. Yes, he has. Oh, that was close between the two of them there. But I think Alonso just nipped out in front. And he did, and now he's right behind us again toward the end of lap number 4. Will Alonso be able to make a move? He's been really, really quick towards the end of this race. We have definitely not got the pace to keep him behind any longer because this track does not like Ferrari. There's Alonso, big opportunity in the final lap of the race. He doesn't go for it. We block him off. Well, not block him off, but we go onto the racing line. Alonso doesn't take the inside line. He stays behind us in our slipstream, which is really weird there. Meanwhile, Raikkonen's in the fast lap of the race with a 1:28.1. That's a great lap by the other Lotus driver. So Lotus having a really good race, it seems. As now coming towards the chicane for the final time. Look at the gap to Alonso now. 1.4 seconds. I think we've done enough here to take our second win of the season. And surely we have done it now. Webber's actually in third place, so he's ahead of Hamilton. Hamilton have a shocking race then. Now out off the podium as we come towards the line now. It is going to be our second win of the season. We win the Australian Grand Prix. How do you like that? How do you like that? Brilliant result here at Australia. It's our second win of the season. Our first for Sauber after our last one with Williams at the British Grand Prix in round number 3. And what a race that was in terms of my performance. I didn't think I was going to win this. I did not have the pace. Look at my lap times on the screen that comes up next. You'll see I did not have the pace to win this Grand Prix. Alonso was miles quicker. Look at his lap. 28.6. Mine a 1:29.1. We were not quick in that race. We were lucky to win this one. So there we go. I won the race here at Australia. Fernando Alonso in second, extending his lead in the championship. Webber, a brilliant podium for him in third for Red Bull. Hamilton in fourth. He'll be disappointed with that. Our teammate Perez in fifth. Then Raikkonen, Grosjean, Massa, Sebastian Vettel, poor race for the German. And the other German, Nico Hulkenberg, completing the top 10. Button, a terrible race down in 12th. He's definitely out the championship running now, unfortunately, for the Brits. All the way down to Pedro de Los in the HRT to finish back in 24th. Alright, and let's have a look at the championship now. And Alonso has got a 16-point lead over Hamilton, heading into the next race at Japan for round number 8 of the season. Sebastian Vettel and Jenson Button. They're still in the fight, but they're miles behind now, as well as myself and Mark Webber. Miles behind the rest of the field now. And I really think it's just a straight-up championship fight between Hamilton and Alonso. As you look down the rest of the grid, down to 24th. And now let's have a look at the Constructors' World Championship. Right about now. And McLaren have a 23-point lead over Red Bull in the Constructors. Ferrari slightly further back. And we're in P4 now. We're actually jumped ahead of Lotus, which is very surprising indeed. So, that is the end of round number 7 of this season. I really did not expect to win this one, but there you go. That's how quick I am on this game sometimes. So, like and subscribe if you're new around here. We have got an offer for Mercedes, which we're going to decline because we're staying with Sauber to the end of the season. There's no point going to another team. But that's the end of the video, guys, and I will see you all for round number 8 of the Japanese Grand Prix. See you there.